So when I walked into Nadine's room for the first time, it was definitely a lot. See some tags here, which is not unusual at all. All right, wow, okay. There was stuff in every corner and every cupboard and closet. And just when I thought I saw it all, then I found a little bit more.
Hi, Nadine. Hello.
Welcome to your bedroom. Can I give you a hug? Hi. There's a lot here, of course.
Very much so.
And so I'm just curious to know, what are these piles looking like?
Okay, so I have been moving quite a bit. This is about, I've lost count, maybe 14 or 15 moves. When I moved here 2 years ago, the things from the storage are all in the basement in bags. It's a bit much. It's a bit much.
I was excited to start the process after meeting her because I knew that we would definitely work well together and be able to tackle this project as a team. I know there's attachment, I know there's a lot of emotional attachment, and I'm gonna be with you to guide you through this, and we're gonna have fun with it. And it's just gonna be a new space after. So
can't wait.
So the plan for decluttering the space was we were gonna make piles which were keep, sell, and donate. Now I'm going to pull in one of these rolling racks so we could start hanging the items with tags. Were these ones new or?
That's gently worn.
Gently worn, okay.
This is just an amazing fall skirt. The tag's removed, but how many skirts do I have really? So it's not necessary, so.
We'll give it a new home. This looks like a beautiful leather jacket. It's really classic. So when we're putting up these pieces, is this something you would want to keep?
Definitely going over here. That's not going anywhere.
So when purging a closet, a couple of things that we want to look at for sure are fit. So does it currently actually fit your body? And then also wearability. Is it on trend? Is it current? So with Nadine's closet, there were a lot of those pieces. Plus we had to look at the attachment portion of that as well. Yeah, this does fit. It does fit. Good. So we know?
So we know that this is a keeper. Even though it might fetch a pretty good penny,
Well, we'll see what you have and then take it from there. Were these ones new or?
That's gently worn.
Gently worn, okay. So Nadine, what about this jumpsuit? Keep?
That can go, nothing really special about it.
Okay, and it looks like it probably had a belt, so we'll keep an eye out for the belt. And so we have now tags, gently used, ones that you're for sure keeping.
Right.
And then we've also started a donation pile for those that are not sellable.
Right.
Just curious, do you have a certain donation or organization in mind for those pieces?
Probably a couple women's shelter type places and Diabetes Association.
Okay.
And I know they pick up things, or I've heard them advertise that they'll pick up things on the radio.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Awesome.
These?
Those, I think they can go. They're brand new. Those can definitely go.
Okay, we'll give them a new home. And I'm just curious, so obviously, you have a lot of gorgeous pieces. Is there a certain category within clothing that it's kind of your guilty pleasure that you gravitate to?
I would say no.
All of them?
It's just going through different racks and whatever catches my eye. But definitely not. There'll be a time when I'll be looking out for coats and I'll be kind of coat focused, but it's random.
Okay, equal love.
Equal
for
love,
all the
like
categories.
Across the board.
You don't
without
discriminate.
a doubt. I do not discriminate.
Okay.
I wish I did.
I can totally appreciate that it was a difficult process because she has excellent taste. She's an artist, she has a really great eye. A lot of the pieces were in almost perfect condition. And so something that we had to talk about was what's behind these pieces, the attachment, whether it's sentimental, maybe the value that was attached to purchasing it, and really work through that. Okay, so we have these two gorgeous gowns.
Yes.
So this one here.
This one can definitely go. It doesn't have any stretch in it.
And this?
This one definitely stays. It stretches. I love it. I wore it once and it stays.
Okay, and I love the ruching. That's beautiful. Okay.
There's some things that, they sit, like if I don't pick it up and say, yes, I'm gonna wear this tomorrow morning, it can definitely go.
Yeah, like coming back to the Marie Kondo philosophy, if, it's not really bringing you that joy, that spark, if there's indifference.
If we're talking about this right here, I would have to like give you guys a beat down.
Your
and
face
say,
lit up.
right?
I wouldn't even mess with you. I'm like, yes, I want it, but 100%. But other ones, indifference, we're
it's
like, let's go.
Yeah, it can go.
At one point during the process, we realized this is a lot more than even we could tackle. So we brought in some extra hands to help in terms of sell, donate, keep, just making those piles and just really making the process more efficient and expediting it.
Like I'm gonna get to the point where I stop separating and not there yet,
Yeah.
but I'll get
I was ready to
get
jump
there.
on that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is it. The last 6. And 2 socks. Okay, amazing. So we know these are the keepers.
Yes.
So our next step is we're gonna now actually hang them up in your closet.
Right.
And I'm
there a
all
method
about,
to the madness?
there is a method to the madness.
Okay.
So category,
Right.
so tops, blazers, pants, we'll have them all sectioned.
Right.
And then I love, and perhaps you may not love it, but I love going from lightest color to darkest within that category.
Okay.
And then we could visually really see what you have. And then it's easier to pick outfits too when you see them in that color pattern like that. So we have these amazing organizational products from IKEA. So this one's really gonna help in the closet. So we have this space right here. So we're just, like I said, there's the Velcro. Yeah, and it's holds a lot of weight actually. So we'll just secure that.
Okay.
And now, perfect. It's your denim. Start with some of that. Amazing.
Awesome. Jeans, jeans, jeans.
It's coming together, you know, it feels more organized, a little more spacious. Just feels open and free. So the first word that comes to mind when I think about Nadine is she's a very strong woman, right? In order to have the courage to reach out, to start this process, that inner strength and vulnerability is massive. So definitely a strong woman, a beautiful woman inside and out. I mean, that's evident when I saw her actually put on some of the clothes that she has, right? She's a gorgeous woman and really one who's quite brave. So we need more of these. And now we're switching over to these just to maximize the space and all of the hangers that we have. Okay, Nadine. The progress is real and it's visible.
So.
There's like, we could have a dance party here. There's actual square footage that we could see of the ground.
Absolutely.
So this is amazing. So you know what? We have a great system going on now. And I think you're good to continue the process in terms of donate, keep, sell. And then in the closet, we have it all categorized so you can just continue in terms of what you're keeping and laying it out in that format.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, Nadine, a massive improvement since I was last here. So how are you feeling?
Good. I'm feeling really good. I am starting to see the progress.
Yes.
I dropped off a couple bags on the weekend and a couple friends of mine came by, grabbed a couple bags. It's like night and day.
So the last part of the process was assisting Nadine and giving her some tips around selling the pieces that she had put aside into that pile. Okay, perfect. So we have a few pieces that are ideal for selling or we've identified for selling.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start with this Zara cardigan here. So we got the tag on, which is amazing, $49.90. It's in excellent shape. The only thing I want to make sure and to identify before we actually take pictures is something like this, although it's minor. We just want to take a lint brush and take out any little pills or lint. Also, it is a little wrinkled, so we're gonna steam that and make sure that that's good to go.
Okay.
And then this particular piece, so as I said, you paid $49.90. What do you think is an appropriate price point to sell it at?
For resale, I'd say maybe $20, $25.
You're bang on, because usually they say half of the price that you paid.
Okay.
So that's super realistic. Now, you do want to leave some room for negotiating, because everybody wants a deal.
Right.
And they all want to pay less. So it's not a bad strategy to cost it a little higher to leave that negotiating room.
Okay, makes sense.
So this next one here, gorgeous piece. We have this label here, tag on, $250. This one's great. You know, I don't see that we
Christmas
have to.
is coming.
Yes.
It's kind of a classic piece, but I just have too many evening wear pieces because I perform. I'm always getting things for stage. But there comes a point where it's just too much.
Sure.
So for something like this, Christmas, realistically, because every time in my mind's eye, when I think of resale, it can't be anything too outrageous, otherwise people won't even contemplate, much less get it.
Sure.
So I would think somewhere definitely under 100, maybe $80, $90, somewhere thereabouts, based on the price point.
Yeah, personally, I would put it at 100 and see from there. And here's the other thing, right? You put it out there. If you're not getting any bites, then you could bring it down.
Right.
However, if you want to be more efficient and you just want to push out the product, push out your inventory.
$20.
Yeah.
$20. Everything $20. Just take it.
You get a dress. You get a dress.
You get a dress. $20 dress. This is a really nice one, but you know, it's too much.
Okay. So here's a gorgeous wrap top, beautiful color, gorgeous print. Here's a brand that is...
This is that definitely looks like a Winners or Marshall. I look at it, it's amazing, it's a nice fit. It still can fit, but it's just a matter of too much.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And this one, again, excellent shape. The only difference from the other two is we don't have a price tag on this one.
That's correct.
So therefore, we just need to be conscious of that in terms of how the buyer is going to view that piece.
Right.
So for all they know, you've worn it for years, even if you wore it once or never wore it. So I don't know if you remember what you paid for it, ballpark, or?
I'm not gonna remember, but
Okay.
knowing Winners, the way I do something like this is probably in the ballpark of like a $24.99. That's typically what you would find.
Right.
If it's on sale, which a lot of times I go for sales, it would probably come down to like maybe $18 or $16. So maybe $10.
I was thinking $10.
Yeah, $10 could do it.
Absolutely. Okay, we're on the same page. Perfect. Okay. So let's look at this gorgeous holiday piece. So if we were to sell this piece, then this is a great backdrop that you have here because it's a clean wall. You already had this nail up here with art hanging on it. So now we're just using that to hang the dress. So that's ideal. And we just really want to make sure as much natural light as possible because we want to be true to the color of the garment within the picture.
Right.
And natural light is everything. And also we want to capture the entire garment.
Dress.
Yes, that's right. So we can do some close-ups, we'll do a far shot. If you're comfortable, you can even, if you have any previous pictures in the clothing, you can include that as well. Or if we were to find an image online, if it's currently selling, we could put that within the carousel of pictures to sell online.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we want to make sure that we have the full garment in the shot and leaving enough room so that if we need to have it as a square image for something, let's say like Poshmark,
Right.
that we can crop it appropriately and it fits within a square as well.
Okay.
Then we'll get some close-ups. We want to make sure that we get the tag. Okay, so we'll also take a clear picture of the tag.
Okay.
Right. So we have the tag photo, we have the price, close up, and then full garment.
Awesome.
Okay. All right, so again, huge improvement. It's looking really great in here since we left. I could tell
Yes.
that you've put in some more pieces, and I love that you stuck to the categories and then the colors going from light to dark within each clothing category.
Yes.
So excellent job. My only concern is in terms of your footwear here and just being able to really walk and easily move in the space.
Right.
So for next steps, we'll definitely get some
Shoe racks.
Shoe racks is the word that I
Yes.
was looking for. Thank you. Because we want to really
Utilize this space,
maximize.
absolutely.
For sure. So even if we got a 2-tiered rack, we have enough space underneath your pants that we could definitely
Right.
put 2 layers of footwear, and that's going to free up space, as well as basically in any corner, we really want to maximize it. Well, I understand there's a big celebration tomorrow night. I'm sorry that I can't be in attendance, but please have the most incredible time with the team, and congratulations, and celebrate all of this space and progress and everything that you've accomplished, which has been a lot in 2 weeks.
Thank
So, thank you. Nadine, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of such a special, hopefully life-changing process with the Dream Team. And a huge congratulations for everything that you've accomplished in a very short period of time. I have all the faith and confidence that you're going to continue with this momentum and keep chipping away so that you can live your most beautiful life.